こんにちは、ハリケーンフットボールです。今回の教材は、アーセナルに関する動画です。アーセナルはチャンピオンズリーグ準々決勝で、レアルマドリードとのセカンドレグで2対1と勝利し、2戦合計5対1で準決勝進出を決めました。前半にはペナルティキックで、ブカヨサカのパネンカが失敗に終わったものの、後半にはチップキックでゴールを決め、試合終了間際のマルティネッリのゴールで2対1としました。今回も CBS の試合後のレビュー番組で、ブカヨサカにインタビューしている動画をお届けします。パネンカを失敗したことを笑いにされながらも、今日はゴールできる自信があったと話しています。レアルマドリードに勝利しての準決勝進出に喜びを隠しきれないサカが、どのように話したのか、チェックしてみましょう。
You said we've got to stay calm, we've got to get it done in the second leg, otherwise it doesn't count. This has to now feel good, a 5-1 aggregate win.
It does count big time. I'm very happy. That's what you want. Jamie was saying off-air, to be able to beat the European champion home and away. I know people will say, yeah, the last-minute goal when they were going forward. I don't care. Home and away, we beat Real Madrid. Having said that, you're in a semi-final, you have to face Paris Saint-Germain, and that's my mentality. And I was talking to Micah before. You beat Real Madrid, yes, fair and square, and so well. The way Arsenal played today, I mean, Real Madrid didn't have a chance. We gave them a goal with Saliba being a bit too comfortable on the ball. That penalty that we thought it was a penalty or not, but I didn't suffer tonight really watching the game. I suffered more waiting for the return leg than actually watching the game. So yeah, now you can be loud.
Has Arteta answered your questions, Jamie?
Yes, yeah, I think it's a massive night for him, as I've just said there before, beating Real Madrid. I played for a Liverpool team. We beat Real Madrid 5-0 on aggregate. Now, we didn't go on and win the competition, but when you beat someone of the team in world football, and you beat them so comprehensively, as Arsenal have done here. Now, listen, it's still tough to go on and win the Champions League. But what's happened here in the last week, this is something those players will always remember, and it might not sort of help them to win the competition this year. We don't know what will happen in the semi-finals, but they've got to regularly now be getting to quarter-finals and semi-finals. And when you become that team, eventually you win the competition.
Can I have my flowers, please, Kate? I want my flowers. What did I say? First leg, Declan Rice, and today I said Martinelli. I said passion, I said character, I said go out there and give it all. And over 2 legs, they were absolutely outstanding. That man in the picture, Arteta, deserves so much credit. I mean, at times they mixed up, they went to a low block, but at times they pressed as well. They mixed up the game, knew exactly what they needed to do, and this team now is on the right track. I'm with the guys, I can't get too excited because PSG are a very good side, but they can enjoy tonight because they fully deserve it.
And guess who's Live
Saka!
into the Champions League semi-finals. How does it feel?
Feels great. Can't really sum it up. You know, we've been amazing over 2 legs, and I'm just so happy to be through.
Does it matter more that it was against Real Madrid? Does that make it feel bigger?
Yeah, it does, to be fair, because they're a great team, and obviously we beat them at home, and we saw all the stuff that was going on social media and stuff like that, saying they were going to come back. So, you know, I think we showed great mentality tonight to come here. I felt we were really comfortable from the first minute to the last, and yeah, we showed our quality. So I'm so proud of everyone.
Saka! Big Meeks! Uncle Meeks! You know I love you, I love you so much. What a player, what a guy. Come on, let's bring it home now, eh?
Are you an Arsenal fan or not? Because sometimes you are,
Kyle,
sometimes you're
I don't
not.
want to tell tales, but I do think that Jamie and Micah might owe you an apology tonight.
Why?
Why?
Why? What happened?
Just
Tell me.
the commentary about the penalty.
No. It was fair and honest.
Tell me.
No, Saka.
Micah called you, said you went for the Panenka and you ended up looking like a Palonka.
No!
No, I don't believe that.
Exactly,
I don't believe that.
Exactly.
Is that true, Michael?
But Kyle, can I ask you, you mentioned before about, you know, with it being Real Madrid and stuff that I'm feeling a little bit better. I want to speak about your mentality. So you've took a penalty in a pressured situation, you've missed it. I'm sure it was playing on your mind a little bit just after it. But in terms of being a top-class player and being able to get over things within game and then finish like he did for the goal, I mean, how important was that for you?
No, to be honest, yeah, I went for something on the penalty. You know, if it goes in, I'm a genius. If it doesn't, you know, everyone's angry, but you know it can happen in the game. You can miss a penalty, but I was very confident that I was going to score tonight. I really believed, so I was calm, and I think you could see that in the way I played. So yeah, happily that I did do it in the second half, and the chip worked in the second half instead, I guess.
Talk us through that little dink there, Bka, please.
Yeah, so obviously I made the run, Mikel's family, but I saw Courtois coming really quick, and it was the best solution I felt in that moment, and it worked.
How hard has it been for you this season, sort of being out for such a long time and feeling like the club and the team sort of need you and waiting for you to get back? It must be almost a nice feeling, because it feels like, you know, you're such an important player for the team, but how frustrating was it watching?
Yeah, it was tough at times, but at the same time I kind of accepted it. I knew which games I would be back for, so when you accept that, you're more calm, and this was one of the games that I was really preparing myself for. So yeah, it was big motivation for me in my rehab, and I'm happy that I've come back for this game. I've made my mark, and we're into the semi-finals now.
PSG is up next in the next round, obviously semi-finals. I believe it's Tuesday. Is that right? Tuesday, Arsenal at home in the first leg against PSG. It gives you a tough second leg away from home. How will you make that work for you? How do you make the advantage at home work in the first leg?
Just do something similar to what we've done in this tie. That would be nice for us. But we know PSG are our top team. They've improved a lot since we last played them. So it will be a very good match, and I'm looking forward to it, to be fair.
Does it change how you guys move, kind of feel as a team? It's obviously, we talk about often in football like a marquee moment where a team really comes of age. Does this result against Real Madrid feel like that for you guys?
I don't really know. I feel like we have respect now. We could see that, you know, in the way they prepared for this game. So we know that we're respected in Europe, but we feel like, you know, tonight is another big step, and we need to keep taking big steps, you know, so that we can try and win something. That's the mentality we have.
Yes, sir. Thierry, I'm sure you're very proud of Bukayo tonight.
Very proud of him, especially the way he defended. Bukayo, I wanted to talk about. I'm sure you remember the play, and I've said it so many times. A lot of time people praise that back four, but you and Martinelli, the way you defend on the wingers and the way you come back, and you did it at one point. You sprinted back to help Timber when you didn't have to, because you had nobody, and you stopped the ball in the box, and you cheered yourself alone. So for that, for me, forget the penalty, forget the goal, which, by the way, outstanding, and I know the feeling of scoring there. But it's what you do off the ball that impresses me the most. Is just outstanding what you do. Not only you, Martinelli also. So only for that's, you know, you can try to chip the ball next time again. Well done.
I'll try again one day.
As we let you go, can we just show you very quickly an image that I believe it's the Premier League account has posted? Basically identical celebrations, both at the Bernabeu, you and Thierry. Very cool. Cool moment. Was that what you were thinking of when you did it?
To be fair, not really, you know. I just wanted to have my own moment, but of course, he's done the same here, so it's nice that we can both share this picture, and yeah, it's nice.
Bka, are you going to FaceTime Thierry later on? We can have a debrief about the game, what went 100%. Well, what do you know, not so good.
I spoke to him this morning already, but if he wants to speak again later, I'm going to be up. I'm not going to sleep tonight, if I'm honest. Let's be real.
We'll help you enjoy the night. Thank you very much for your time. We're very grateful to you.
Good luck, Bka. Well done.
Congrats.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
次は解説です。今回もあまり難しい表現はありませんでしたので、少し簡単なボキャブラリーも含めていますが、少しユーモアもある表現もありましたので、本日の解説をチェックしてみましょ
う。Fair and square and so well.
フェア&スクエアは、日常英会話やスポーツの場面でよく使われるイディオムで、不正をしていない、ずるしていないということを強調したいときに便利です。フェアは、公正な。スクエアは、誠実な。正直なという意味を持ち、この2つを合わせることで、まっすぐで潔い印象のフレーズになります。勝負に勝った時や、何かを努力で手に入れた時に、これは正当な結果だと表現したい時にぴったりで、日常の英会話はもちろん、スポーツ実況、ビジネスシーンでも耳にすることがあります。
Fair and square and so well. Fair and square and so well.
And you beat them so comprehensively as Arsenal have done here.
コンプリヘンシブリーは、抜けなく、全体的に、徹底的にという意味を持つ副詞です。ニュースや報告書、アカデミックな文章では、包括的に取り上げるといった使われ方をします。スポーツの文脈では、圧倒的に勝つといった強い勝利を意味することもありますが、ただの勝ちではなく、完璧に非の打ちどころがないくらいに勝利したというニュアンスを伝えたいときに使われます。
And you beat them so comprehensively as Arsenal have done here. And you beat them so comprehensively as Arsenal have done here.
No, I don't want to tell tales.
テルテールズは子供同士の会話でよく使われる表現で、人の悪いことをこっそり先生や親に言うという意味があり、日本語で言う、チクる、密告するにかなり近いニュアンスです。告げ口やめなさいという意味で、ストップテリングテールズという形で注意されることもあります。また、告げ口のように言いたくはないけれど、と前置きする場合に、自分がチクってることにちょっとした後ろめたさを含める言い方もよく使われます。ネイティブの日常会話で見聞きすることが多く、特にイギリス英語では馴染み深い表現です。
I don't want to tell tales. No, I don't want to tell tales.
And you end up looking like a Panenka.
プロンカーはイギリスで日常的によく使われるスラングで、バカだな、間抜けだなという、やや軽めの侮辱にあたる言葉です。特に友人同士で冗談を言い合うときに使われ、深刻な悪口というよりは、お前またやったのかよ、というノリです。語感にも少しユーモラスな響きがあるため、笑いを誘う表現としても効果的です。イギリスの人気コメディ、オンリーフールズ&ホスでも頻繁に使われ、そこから広く一般に浸透しました。この動画のシーンでは、パネンカとプロンカーをもじったと思われるパロンカという造語が使われています。
And you end up looking like a Panenka. And you end up looking like a Panenka.
I've made my mark and we're into the semi-finals now.
メイクワンズマークは自分の影響力を残す、自分の価値を証明するといった意味のフレーズで、特にキャリアや人生の中で目覚ましい成果を出した時によく使われます。直訳は印をつけるですが、実際にはその分野において知られるようになった。自分の名前を打ったという比喩的な意味になります。スポーツ、ビジネス、芸術など、あらゆる場面で使える便利な表現で、目立ちたい、実績を残したいというポジティブな意欲を表す時にもぴったりです。若者が成長して注目されるような文脈でもよく使われます。
I've made my mark and we're into the semi-finals now. I've made my mark and we're into the semi-finals now.
Like a marquee moment where a team really comes of age.
マーキーは文脈によって看板、テント、主役級のという意味を持つ多義語です。現代英語では特に形容詞的にマーキープレイヤー、マーキーイベントのように目立つ存在や大物を意味することが多いです。語源的には劇場の入り口にある看板をマーキーサインと呼ぶことから来ており、そこに名前が載る、イコール有名になる、という連想です。また、イギリス英語ではイベント用の大きなテントの意味もあり、文脈に応じて訳し方を柔軟にするのがコツです。カムオブエイジは、もともと、成人する、法的に大人になる、という意味ですが、比喩的に使われることが非常に多い表現です。例えば、選手が実力を発揮し始めた。チームが成熟して大舞台で勝利した、といった場面で、本格的に成長した。一人前として認められたという意味で使われます。また、新しいテクノロジーやアイディアが広く受け入れられた時にも使われ、非常に汎用性の高いフレーズです。ニュースやスポーツ解説、ビジネス記事などでよく登場します。
Like a marquee moment where a team really comes of age. Like a marquee moment where a team really comes of age. Like a marquee moment where a team really comes of age.
We can have a debrief about the game.
デーブリーフは任務やプロジェクト、会議などが終わった後に何が起きたか、うまくいった点、改善点を振り返る場面で使う言葉です。ビジネスでは会議後の振り返りミーティング。軍事では作戦終了後の報告。教育では授業の後のフィードバックなど多くの分野で活用されます。名詞としても報告会という意味で、動詞としても誰かに報告させるというように使い方も柔軟です。特にプロジェクト管理やチームワークが重視される場面での英語力強化に役立つ重要表現です。
We can have a debrief about the game. We can have a debrief about the game.
いかがでしたか？アーセナルはこれがなんと16シーズンぶりのチャンピオンズリーグの準決勝進出ということですが、王者レアルマドリードに2試合ともに勝って進出したということは、さらに喜びが大きいものでしょう。ここまで来ると、もちろんのようにどの試合もエキサイティングなゲームで、どの試合を見ても面白いんですが、プレミアリーグ代表として、 アーセナルに優勝してほしいと個人的には思っています。第一優勝候補ともいえるリアルマドリードに勝ったことで、優勝できる、という慢心や油断が出てくるわけではないと思いますが、優勝候補を倒して、別の相手にあっさり負けてしまうことも多々ありますし、次戦はリバプールとアストンビラを倒してきた PSG なので、間違いなく激しい試合になるでしょう。本当は冨安にいて欲しかったというのが、毎回悔しい残念な気持ちにもなりますが、今年のチャンピオンズリーグでのこの素晴らしい戦いを見て、冨安には来季以降にまた、チャンピオンズリーグで戦っている姿を見せてもらえたら嬉しいと思っています。本日もご視聴いただきありがとうございました。またすぐにお会いしましょう。